A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, U.S. President Joe Biden announced on Sunday night that he has granted a pardon to his son, Hunter Biden, sparing him from potential prison time related to federal felony gun and tax convictions. This decision marks a significant reversal from Biden's previous statements, where he explicitly ruled out the possibility of using his presidential powers to benefit family members. Hunter Biden's legal troubles have been a topic of intense scrutiny and political debate, especially with the upcoming return of Donald Trump to the White House as president-elect. Hunter Biden was facing serious legal repercussions after being convicted in June of 3 felonies for lying on a federal form when purchasing a firearm in 2018. Prosecutors argued that he falsely claimed he was not using or addicted to drugs at the time of the purchase. Additionally, Hunter was set to stand trial in California for failing to pay over $1.4 million in taxes, a case that had garnered significant media attention. In a surprising twist, he opted to plead guilty to several charges just hours before jury selection was to begin, aiming to spare his family further humiliation and pain, given the public nature of his struggles with addiction. The announcement of the pardon comes just weeks before Hunter Biden was scheduled to receive his sentencing for the charges. President Biden, who had previously stated he would abide by the jury's decisions and not intervene in his son's legal matters, shifted his stance dramatically. In a statement released on Sunday, he characterized the prosecution of Hunter as politically motivated, claiming it was instigated by his political opponents in Congress to undermine his presidency. No reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's cases can reach any other conclusion than Hunter was singled out only because he is my son, Biden said. This pardon has sparked a wave of reactions across the political spectrum. Critics of the president have accused him of hypocrisy, pointing to his earlier commitments not to intervene in his son's legal issues. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre had reiterated just days prior that there would be no pardon for Hunter, stating, "Our answer stands, which is no." This abrupt change in policy has raised eyebrows and questions about the integrity of the justice system and the influence of political connections. In his own statement, Hunter Biden expressed gratitude for the pardon and reflected on his journey through addiction, stating he would dedicate his life to helping others who are still suffering. He acknowledged the mistakes he made during his darkest days and lamented how those mistakes have been exploited for political gain. The legal saga surrounding Hunter Biden has been ongoing since he publicly disclosed he was under federal investigation in December 2020, shortly after his father's electoral victory. The case has become a focal point for Republicans, who have used it as a rallying cry against the Biden administration, framing it as a symbol of corruption and favoritism. As the political landscape shifts with Trump's impending return, the implications of this pardon could have far-reaching effects on both Hunter Biden's future and President Biden's administration. The decision has reignited discussions about the ethics of presidential pardons and the potential for perceived impropriety when family members are involved. In related news, the political climate is heating up as Canada Post has presented a framework to negotiate with striking postal workers, and Ontario Premier Doug Ford emphasizes the need for Canada to meet NATO defense spending targets. Meanwhile, the tragic end to the search for a missing 18-year-old in Surrey has left many in the community heartbroken. As the dust settles on this controversial pardon, it remains to be seen how it will affect President Biden's standing in the political arena and whether it will influence the upcoming elections. The Biden administration is under pressure to navigate these turbulent waters while addressing pressing national issues. The political ramifications of this decision will likely unfold in the coming weeks, as both supporters and detractors weigh in on the implications of a father's intervention in his son's legal troubles. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.